Jeff in Control Robinson. Jeff, how's it going?
Doing good, man. I had a mini heart attack because I was really worried we wouldn't have enough Protoss on the show. I'm
Yeah, well,
so really glad White Raw's here.
Yeah.
Anytime I have an opportunity to spend time with White Raw, it's fantastic. Alexi, many a drink in IPL.
No, thank you. You say, hey, let's go drink, but drink one bottle beer and not drink anymore.
Well, it's not my fault you're an alcoholic, but it's...
Yeah. So, but why you change you and won't now drink?
We drink many.
Oh God, this is gonna be a great show. The
Hello
guy.
everyone. I now in near Atlantic City in PC room. Near me practice hack and socky. And sorry if people walking around. So it's PC room in USA.
Yeah, there will be kind of background noise throughout the show, but
JP, I can interpret for him too, and I can actually speak to White Raw if you need it.
Okay, awesome. I'll use that during the show then. Thanks for the help, Jeff. My brother's actually a giant comic book fan. I've never heard of that or seen that, so I guess I'll have to look into it.
It's by the motherfuck. I just knocked everything over. I'll get it back. And I to be totally vain, I gave a bit of feedback to Bomber in between one of his games, and he used it the next game and crushed White Raw with it. And I was like, I was like freaking out, man. I got wiggly, Artosis. I wiggled. I got noodle-like. I was like overcooked ramen after that one game. It was really cool. But far and away the most inspiring player was, of course, White Raw, who was just going to people was like, you're not playing? Play 40 games. 40 games now. Practice more. You need to train. You're awesome, Alexi. So Alexi played 40 to 45 games per day. Is that right?
Near 40, yeah. But many players lazy. Play 5 games and make a pause, rest.
Yeah.
It happens every day.
Dude, Alexi would play like 8 games back. It was like 8 games back to back to back to back against Sokka, and Sokka would be like, all right, I need 5 minutes off. And Alexi would be like, no, 40 games. And then it's like play Bomber like 9 times in a row. Like no break ever. And you should have been taking breaks to hydrate.
Only Bomber can play a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I think
Bomber was very tank-like as well, just quietly blasted through a bajillion games. It took me skydiving. That was the other good part.
We saw that tweet. How, of all the people to skydive in this call, you would probably be the one that I would think would be the one not to do it. How was that?
No, that's me, JP.
No, you guys fucking read wrong. That's definitely me.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
You guys don't like heights or what?
I don't think so, man.
Yeah.
I'm a big man, JP. I don't want to be jumping out of planes.
I would love In Control strapped to a skinny skydiver.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
He's
like,
like,
I'd like to treat you to skydiving. I'd say, I'd like to treat you to shut the fuck up. I'm not jumping out of any plane.
Dude, seriously, if you got like strapped to one of those skydivers, it'd be like that scene in Arachnophobia when the big spider's like trying to grapple onto the grown man. Oh man, that would be
I don't
awesome.
think I could do it either.
I would actually, like, if the plane was burning and it was about to crash into a mountain and I was the pilot, I would look back and be like, well, we're gonna hit that shit. We're all gonna die. They're like, we have parachute. I'd be like, you're not jumping on my fucking plane. Like, no one's going anywhere. We're gonna hit that mountain. You're gonna die. That's just the way it is. And I feel the same way about surgery. Like, it could be a very simple thing. They'll be like, we need to cut you open. I'll be like, nope. And they're like, you're going to die. You're going to die if you don't have surgery. I'll be like, that's fine with me.
Wow.
Get the painkillers, man.
That's a little bit far, Jeff. I don't know.
You think so?
The plane went all with you. I'm not going to jump out of any airplanes. That's just not going to happen. Like,
dude, I almost want planes to crash in the mountains now, man. It's fucking sweet. I recommend it.
But you wouldn't have a surgery. That's...
No, I'm exaggerating. Like, but it's like one of my biggest fears. That and swimming in the effing ocean where sharks are. Not going to do that either.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I mean, is it swimming in the ocean or is it swimming with sharks?
Like, where it's deep enough for sharks to be, you won't ever fucking see me.
Right up.
Wait, so you mean like 3 miles offshore?
No. I mean, like, where there's people sitting on longboards and they're waiting for a wave so that they can slide on it and just ride it into the beach. I don't do that shit.
But in California, ocean very cold.
White Raw.
That's where
the great whites are, man.
Yeah,
that's where the biggest sharks are.
Are you already going to Atlantic City tomorrow?
Yeah,
Does the tournament start on Thursday?
it does.
Okay, so I'm learning new things about IPL3 each day. But
So meeting you very fast, very soon.
yeah.
Да.
Let's talk about the picture that was just released over on the Blizzard Facebook. We got a quick shot of my desktop, Mark, if you can. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I think Artosis and Jeff, you guys both saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a picture.
You can give link, please.
All right, I will link it to you in just 1 second. This is something that was on Blizzard's Facebook, and I'm not really too sure.
Unit, I think.
Very
It's
early for
Unit.
April Fools.
Like that's-
Is it too early for April Fools, Jeff?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, people described it on Team Liquid already as being like a Hellion that could transform.
You know, it does look like that. The guy that like circled everything and pointed out what it is, it definitely looks like a Hellion that's now walking around. At first, when I woke up and saw that this morning, I was like, oh no, I have to switch to Taran. That's a Marauder with an auto turret on its head. But I think it's probably the walking Hellion.
But
Yeah.
why
would
you
a
think it's
Hellion
Terran?
walk?
Maybe it's Protoss.
They say
Well,
it's
said
Terran.
they said it was Terran, yeah.
It also
yeah.
has a Terran icon behind it.
It
where
looks
they-
like
they
Zealots.
hit it. It looks like a
it look-
zealot. I
It
want,
looks like 6 Zealots or
It's a Hellion.
Ill Zealots.
I
Yeah.
want your language pack. Do they change your zealots to look like that? Jesus, I might use them more. I've got 2 theories. Okay, first one. JP, are you ready?
Let's hear it.
It's a Moonanite.
It's Moonanite. Uh-oh, I see what you're saying by it's ready. Let me...
Moonanite from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It does have its battle armor on, so you can notice it's got like shin splints. Its hands are holding the death rays.
All right, here's a picture of the Moonanite real quick. For comparison, what do you guys think, chat?
It's a Moonanite. You
close.
might recognize them as the firers of the death ray that you cannot dodge. Don't even try it. It's like virtually impossible. There is no escape. You're practically dead already. I do think that's what it is.
Primitive Earth Towel.
If it's not that, I have another prediction. Okay, StarCraft has already borrowed heavily from the Warhammer world. In the Warhammer world, there are these things called like servitors for the.
Should I Google this too and bring up
Space
an image,
Marines.
Jeff?
You can.
Okay.
I don't know if the picture's going to do it quite as much justice, but they have these guys that are basically field medics. They have this mechanical arm that comes up over their back. And I think what Blizzard might be doing is borrowing from that, and then they have a mechanical medic for the field now.
A mechanical...
So it walks around, and it acts just like a medevac, only it's like the Brood War medic where it walks around, and it heals tanks and mechanical shit.
Too hard to put auto repair on some SCVs.
It is too hard.
Yeah.
It's one less click, and now it can tell tanks to turn their heads and cough, and it can walk behind the Thors and shit.
Doesn't that make it just like the... Remember when they were starting to announce units a long time ago, like before the beta, and the Raven was some other thing? It looked like a flying mule with like a red eye, and it had like one of those
Yeah.
arms. So now they just like gave that thing legs. Like, no, we still want to use this. Let's make it walk around.
They also had Silver Surfers in the alpha. That was
Oh, that's true. Ones that leveled up.
yeah.
Well, let me ask you guys, which race needs a new unit the least? Is it Terran?
What?
Is Blizzard like trolling us here?
Well, it's also Heart of the Swarm too, and they released a Terran unit
Yeah.
first. Like,
It's
what?
like, here's our Zerg
They
expansion.
fucking
Terran
love
has
Terran.
Dude,
every unit.
Terran has the most units. It's
Zerg
Literally,
has no
what-
units.
when
Here's
I
another
saw this
Terran
photo,
unit.
I thought it was a Marine with 2 more upgrades. Like he has his combat shield, but then he also has like a flamethrower, and then he has like a Reaper.
They make Marines
It actually-
better.
That's good.
Yeah, it actually looks like a coffin on the left side that he's
Sean.
carrying around.
For
Yeah.
just
Second
for
combat
150
ship,
minerals,
it's not
150
like-
gas, you can give your Space Marines power gloves now, so they can like squish Zerglings and shit, and they're throwing zealots across the map, and
And they can play duck hunt with one hand. Yeah, I remember the power glove too. That was awesome.
you're on different planes of that term. But
You
yes.
already played Duck Hunt with one hand. You just like,
No, 2 hands. How do you stabilize against the duck?
they had to kick back. It's too
The right
strong.
throw.
It feeds into the conspiracy that Tyler's right. Like, Terran is getting further developed, and they're like leading out with the Terran. You're like so excited about. I could see their meeting where they're like, Dustin Brower's like, I've called you all here today because I'm tired of movies where the aliens win. Tired of all the stories of aliens winning. So through StarCraft 2, the but Terrans will be victorious. And that's what's just been going on.
That's good.
Now, I think I've asked everyone else on this show what would be the unit that they would want for their respective races, but I haven't asked White Raw. So, White Raw, what do you think Protoss needs in terms of a new unit if you had to make one right now on the spot? Oh, I think your mic is muted. There we go.
Yeah, I think we need something like Red Archons. We need very important for Protoss spell like Milstorm in StarCraft 1, because sometimes Zerg very very harassing Protoss and Mariners. So you can use Milstorm and nobody not leave.
But if we get Maelstrom, that means that we could hold units still then storm them. That sounds imbalanced to me. I don't know, man.
But Zerg have Fungals. It's
Yeah, Zerg can do both at once.
Just give us the real mind control so we can, like, if you're way ahead, you can start stealing SCVs and drones again. Zergs don't do that.
I think every race should be given Marines. Yes. I think that would really make the game awesome. Just like Marine Infestor versus Marine Medevac. It's like, well, that's pretty even. that's close.
But we need maybe remove Mothership and give Protoss Tassadar. It's more effective units, I think.
What? So many can't really be
more effective units because Mothership anyway, not many people using Mothership. Too expensive units and too fast die.
I think you're just lazy.
And very
See, I actually think the mothership should not cost minerals or food. It should just be time. If you can only build one of them, just make it so that you can always get a mothership. That's because I don't like this huge. I am actually not exaggerating that much. I don't think the mothership should actually cost like anything. Like. That makes more sense to me to have, since you can only build one of it and it takes a ridiculous amount of time. It's like what's on the map, you kill it off, and then you have like a huge timing window. You could even like extend the time of it, but like, I just don't like how expensive a mothership is and how like, oh, we built 4 Vikings? Ugh, I guess I can't use this mothership.
I think there should be an additional upgrade on the Planetary Fortress where it sprouts treads, and then it becomes, I don't know, you could call it the Mammoth
tank.
Yeah, walk around.
No, man, they should just take let it lift off like the other command centers can do. You can just fly it across the map and kill everything.
This joke went right over your head, I think, Dan. The Mammoth tank is from Command and Conquer, which is what Dustin Browder made.
Oh, okay, I'm
Dude,
sorry.
no, that would be all. Screw that. It's like Needles Caress.
I guess
You're
I
like
should go
lifting up
play
and
that.
shooting with the planetary and landing and lifting and shooting and landing.
Well, we'll have to see. I think maybe at BlizzCon, a lot of information will be coming out for Heart of the Storm. Hopefully, that's kind of what this is leading up to. They said that they will be tweeting more units over the course of the next couple of days. We'll have to wait and see.
But I think my main problem is the Korean Terran, because Korean have many practice and they always using mass ghost in game. I have many game with Bomber, and he showed me how perfect can working ghost. You can be ahead all games, but in main battle you almost always lost because 3 or 4 EMP, all you Archons not have HP, and you all units without shield and without energy. It's just very easy to beat your army.
Yeah,
So
I mean, we've actually, I think Jeff and Tyler, you guys both agree the Ghost needs a nerf, right? You were pretty critical when it wasn't nerfed in the patch, right? So not to steal or make words out of your
Well, it wouldn't
mouth.
be a state of the game without Protoss players saying that the Ghost needs some work.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to go with White Raw next. I mean...
And you know what? Now that White Raw said that,
maybe
we
it'll...
win. We win. You can't get mad at us now. White Raw said it, bitches.
Come on,
Game over. Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's but it's unit very cheap and make too big damage for any types of army. He very good with air units, with ground army, and he shooting and have snipering shot. Too many spell, have too many spell, and strong spell. And
Wow.
he still energy from mothership. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Mothership, it's high-tech units. It's like God of Protoss technology, and one small units using KMP, and mothership without energy, it's nothing.
Yeah, pretty worthless for
White
sure.
Rose, I dare someone to say White Rose wrong. Call him biased.
This is actually why White Rose on the show, so we could bring up
To validate.
be validation for all the other Protosses on the show. They
Tyler
they
says,
figured it out.
Tyler doesn't know. Blah, blah. White Rose said they're like, yeah, guess.
We talk enough with Taylor about Terran, about balance, and we have same position, I think.
Well, okay, I'll play devil's advocate. I will be representative of the Taran players.
Oh god.
Recently in GSTL, we had a few Protoss players beating some Terrans.
Oh no.
It did occur post-patch, just saying. So maybe what's happening is now Terran is the weaker race, and in time we'll be bitching about that.
I like the hand motions, Jeff.
Fucking yeah, man. Fucking A. GSTL.
That
Maybe someone Terran lose when Protoss make timing push double immortal and some army from 3 or 4 gateway, and easy kill Terran expand because Terran not have ghost in time. Maybe that's why they think Protoss.
Attack before they get ghosts. That's the only way.
That's what I got planned. Are you kidding me? I heard you can make 8 gateways off of 2 bases. Done.
Let's take a quick look, Mark. Let's take this PC real quick. This is a video that I'll try to mess with the volume that Cat's Pajamas put out earlier today of the, why is it not playing? There we go, of the venue for the tournament. Jeff, I hope you're watching this because I'm going to go straight to you after this and get your thoughts on it real quick.
I can even tell you what he's saying right now. And here we have some chairs. This will be where, and look at this. It is Jimmy John. He is commanding the station. And that's where I'll be casting from. And over there are some monitors. And some StarCraft. That's what he was saying. I can't hear it though.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is. But what do you think of the venue? I mean, first off, my impressions of it.
Did that guy have a miner light on his head?
Yeah, he did. Well, because I think they keep it dark there so they could see what's going on. But first thoughts of
What?
what? I mean, so they could see what's going on.
My world is upside down, JP. I don't know what's happening.
Turn on the lights. Not for you, bitch. Put on your miner hat.
Oh God! All right, let's just act like this never happened, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Special shout out to Axlav and Striveker who will be at IEM New York. They are little hatchlings that we're sending off to a big tournament. Axlav's been slashing heads off, and Striveker is actually the secret EG monster. So we're really looking forward to both those guys doing well there. And then, as for me personally, just a big shout out to everyone. Like, I can't say this enough. I've been streaming recently and getting a lot of just awesome feedback and interaction. Quick story for you guys. I played a guy named Heaven on the fucking EU ladder, and at that time, Pandora played the song. It was like Stairway to Heaven or something like that. And it was at 13:37 on EU time. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
You just proved it. Ghosts exist. That's it, man.
Yeah.
Ghosts exist.
Yeah.
Thank
I got
you, Jeff.
touched by the Holy Spirit of StarCraft, man. And then, yeah, I have another story, but I can't remember the names to it, so I can't even tell that one. But it's been really awesome. My fans are really really cool, and I really appreciate them. And yeah, just thank you to everybody.
Oh wait, I have a shout out. I need to say is shout out to Huck. He's so awesome.
That's not Huck. That's Darth Maul.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Darth Maul. He's so
Actually,
awesome until he
Huck is
falls
like-
on that pit.
Huck is what an Ewok would be if they ever became a Jedi.
Yoda.
Yeah.
He's
Ah, Huck. This is not me, man. Don't start hating on me because of this.
Oh man.
what was that? What was the one Ewok's name that everybody knew his name? Because he had a spin-off movie too.
What?
One that helps Leia. He has a name. People know his name.
Really?
The stream chat will say it in 1 second. Watch. Or,
Wow.
gets to him.
Yeah, I don't know.
His
who you're talking
name
about.
was... Come on. The Ewok's name. The only Ewok we know. Wicket. You are... Huck is
What?
Jedi Wicket.
That wasn't an Ewok, man. What are you?
Yeah.
Fucking douchebag.
Oh God. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry.
What? Fine. He can retaliate. That's cool. Mine was just more clever. Boom.
Soon, after 5 or 10 minutes, come and text.